with Mike Mullen and his wife, Deborah. Cool. Well, good evening and hooah. It's great to be here, and I know you didn't come to hear me speak, so I won't talk for long. But I do want to say that there isn't a day go by that I'm not thinking about you out here, and that we are incredibly grateful for your service, for the difference that you make, and I want to express my gratitude, thanks for that service and sacrifice to each and every single one of you. This is a particularly difficult time of year because of the holiday season, and we certainly understand that, and we hope tonight to be able to bring you just a little bit of home, just a little bit of smile, and it's a great group that's here. You have raised your hands to serve your country at an extraordinary time in our history and in the history of the world. And you're in a country that is making significant steps in the right direction, in great part because of what you have done and the service and sacrifice that has been so special. So it really is a privilege to be with you tonight. I know it'll be a great show, and I hope you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. And before we get on with it, I'd like to turn the mic over to my lovely wife of 40 plus years, Deborah.
And Michael and I both feel the same way. We just really want to thank you, but also we want to thank your families who support you and allow you to do the mission that you have to do. We recognize the service and sacrifice of your families, your moms, your dads, your grandmas, your grandpas, your husbands, your wives, your children, and we just want to wish them a wonderful holiday season. I know it'll be hard for them as well with you out here. Also, I'd just like to say that along with the wonderful celebrities, the USO puts together this wonderful show, and there are some folks that work here that make it happen. Michael and David Beecham run the sound, and David Gately does all the photos, and Bernie Roan makes the trains run on time. Without them, none of this could happen. So I hope you appreciate all that work that they do as well. And
I think it was on May the 6th, 1941 that Bob Hope did the first show for the USO. And they've been going strong ever since. And they work exceptionally hard to support our men and women and our families who serve around the world. And it really is because of the USO that this show is possible. So I'd like you to give it up for the USO. Let's hear a big round of applause. And the only thing I'd ask is when you're a little older and a little grayer that you spend some time giving back to the USO if you get a chance. A great organization. So now let me tell you just a little bit about who's here, and I think you probably know it. An individual who will lead off, who is an extraordinary athlete, who as a young man competed in the Tour de France and won it 7 straight times. But he did that with his extraordinary personal challenges at the time, and was a great example then, and continues to be a wonderful example for how you can overcome cancer and how you can be an example and an inspiration to so many others. So we are ecstatic to have back for his second USO tour, second time downrange. Give me a big round of applause for Lance Armstrong. That was Lance's double. He will be followed by a young lady named who is a funny woman. We have been down range with her before. She's well known on Comedy Central. She's well known on Leno, on Letterman, on late night television, and somebody that cares an awful lot about all of you, everything that we do. Give a big round of applause for Kathleen Madigan. Next would be an individual who's a prolific writer, prolific author, great comedian, and a great actor. And he is coming back for his 4th tour downrange. Somebody that a few years ago was looking for an opportunity to make a difference for all our men and women, and once he found out how to do it, he has stayed with that. He is a funny, funny guy. Let's hear it for Lewis Black. Next is someone who started writing songs at age 12 in his hometown. He's from Shreveport, Louisiana. Made his way to Nashville, met a guy named Ronnie Dunn, and joined Ronnie Dunn to form the most successful duo in the history of country music. He's the host of American Country Countdown, and he's back for his 2nd USO tour, and he's joined by legendary songwriter and country music ambassador Bob DiPiero. Please welcome Mr. Kix Brooks. And then lastly, and he actually is here, I've seen him. He's coming, he's downrange for his 6th USO tour, so has given an extraordinary amount of his time. He's an Academy Award winning actor. He's an extraordinary individual, and he's one of the funniest men ever on this planet. Robin Williams. Again, thanks for what you're doing. We'll start the show, and this time we'll get Lance Armstrong out here. Lance.